What's up, guys? Welcome back to Maple Motors. We're getting ready to do a walk around on a 1966 Caprice. Does have a small block 350 in it. We just got back from a test drive, so please check that out. Drum brakes all the way around on this car, power steering. We also got a website with close to 100 detailed pictures you could check out. That's maplemotors.com. What I'm gonna do in this video is walk around, point out any kind of scratches, flaws, dents, anything that I can find. Because I want you to know the car before you get here. So I went ahead and popped the hood because it's easier to do that with two hands instead of trying to do it with the camera. I will lower the hood down by the end of the video. We'll start up here in the front and look around. The front bumper's not brand new, but it looks really good. Still got its imperfections, a little bit of pitting here and there. There is a little scratch right here, like a rub mark. Got some marks in the fender there. Decent tires on this car. We will lay the hood down, but it does have imperfections in the hood. There's a crack right here. Some bubbles popping up, but we will get to that towards the end of the video there. We're gonna continue around the car. Looking at the bottom, you can see some paint runs and some bubbles. Little chips there, a little rust coming through there at the bottom. A couple more paint runs. The mirror hasn't been replaced. There's a lot of pitting in it. A lot of the trim. It's in pretty good shape. Dash has been painted to match the car. A little pinstripe and accent added. Door handles aren't new, but they look good. Big old hips on this one. Roof seems to be in pretty good shape. Back trim's got a couple little dings in it, probably where they were trying to install it. Looks like some chips in the paint. Same with this side. Looks like we got a couple little chips down here in the bottom. Somebody added these holes and filled them up with silicone. Not exactly the right way to do it for the antennas. Dual coming out the back. Little rust spots popping up in the trunk lid. They deleted the lock on the trunk lid. It has a push button in the glove box. The bumper's got some pitting in it. See where the chrome's got little specks all over it. It's older chrome. Dual exhaust out the back. By the end of the video, I'll get some undercarriage shots so you know what it looks like underneath. Some bubbles popping up at the bottom of the fenders. Real bad up here in the front. Looks like there was a dent here. Not perfectly fixed, but it still looks pretty good. And the mirror is showing signs of pitting over here. Chips on the door. More bubbles popping up. Definitely not a perfect car. It looks pretty good overall. We'll go ahead and pop the trunk, I'll show you where that is. And then we'll make our way to the interior. There's a little button in here you can flip up. It's a trunk button, and it pops it perfectly. Let's go check it out. Looks like we're getting a little bit of water in here. The weather stripping's not doing its job perfectly. It has rained a lot this week up here at Maple Motors and Hendersonville in general. Probably Tennessee in general. Look around the edges of the trunk lid. Since I seen some rust on the outside popping up, you can see it popping up on the inside here. And at the bottom of the trunk lid as well. All right, let's head on to the interior of the car. Coming up on the door panel, looks pretty good. Still got its imperfections, as you can see. Majority of it's in good shape. Weather stripping looks pretty good all the way around it. Bottom of the door's in good shape. The car used to be blue. Carpet doesn't look bad. Stuffing in the seat coming out rotten. Old stuff, not original seats. Package tray looks good. Headliner's bad on the corners, but for the majority of the car, it looks pretty good. Let y'all check out the dash. It does have an aftermarket set of gauges under the dash. So far, all the gauges work except for the clock and the battery gauge. It does have some cartoons on the dash, lost in the 60s, with a jukebox. Pinstriping on the dash. Nice and clean looking. Horn, I couldn't get it to work. Turn signals, I couldn't get that to work. This switch actually feels bad. It's barely moving. Starting wise, starts up great. Engine temp never got over 160 on the test drive. Couldn't get none of the air controls to work, but I did feel the car heating up on the inside. Speedometer does work, showing 11,000 miles. I cannot stand behind that, guys. This is a 66 model. Motor's been changed out. The odometer, the whole gauge cluster could have been changed out at some point or another. Just cannot prove 11,000 miles. Go ahead and check the windshield wipers. I know they work. Said small block 350 in this one. We'll go ahead and shut the hood. I'll let you check that out. Looks like it's sitting a little bit high on this side here. It does have some issues around the hood scoop. I pushed that back down. The hinge was just sitting a little high. A little crack in the paint here. The bubble coming up where the water's getting under the paint. The bubble there as well. Crack in the hood on this side as well. All right, guys, we're gonna peek up under the car. We also have detailed pictures on our website of underneath, but we're gonna go ahead and do it for the video as well. I'm gonna start in the front, go to the passenger, or go to the driver's side, rear, and then passenger. Just kind of giving you a view of the driver's side here. Now we're going to go to the rear. Now we're going to go to the passenger side. Guys, I hope this helped you out in your decision on buying this car. I tried to go over everything I could. We also had detailed pictures at weMainbsite.com. Transportation information, wheels, tires, parts, and accessories are also available on that website. I appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe button for more details and more information on all these cars. Y'all have a good one.